All right. So here we have the preposition worksheet with the police, right? That's where we left off last time.
Yeah. This is complete.
You want me to revise the rules for the preposition, or you guys are okay with that?
No, it's okay, I think. Ask Hamida bhai.
Hamida auntie, do you want me to revise the
No,
preposition
there
rules, or are
is
you okay?
completed. After that, idioms.
No,
idioms.
we've completed it. I was asking if you need a revision. You don't need a revision. We're good?
No needed.
No need revision. Okay. So we are going to go to the policeman worksheet. So I'm going to open up another window.
No, this is also completed.
We didn't do the policeman
Policeman
worksheet.
also completed.
We did?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Oh, yes. Now I remember. Okay.
Here is blurry. Very
Yeah, that's
little
okay.
screen.
That's okay. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm looking for the next part of the lesson. Okay, so we're going to talk about these idioms, okay?
But it's also blurry.
I'm going to make it full screen, so hopefully
Yeah,
it'll be
blurry
better.
and very little screen there.
Yes, I
Very
think
little
my.
screen.
Oh,
Is it better now?
again. Yes.
It's good now?
Blurry, no? Yasmin bhai?
No, I can read it. You?
No, I am not read.
Okay.
I'm
That's okay.
yeah. I opened my
iPad?
mobile. Yeah, I'm open in my mobile.
It's again little bit blurry. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just fixing it. Just 1 second.
Okay.
It has smashed national unity to pieces. इससे जो कौमी एकता है पूरे भारत की एकता है उसे धज्जियां उड़ा दी टुकड़े टुकड़े कर दिए shamelessly inside.
I open my screen.
But can you check it? It's a big one and it's a good.
Are you able to see it now?
Yeah.
Now it's good?
Yeah, good.
Okay. That's why I was trying to
Yeah,
fix
thank
it so
you.
that way you can see it easier.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So the idiom, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think we went over these before in a different lesson.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
remember what these mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it mean when somebody says this is the best of both worlds?
It is better than all the things.
That's a good guess, but
This is we.
sorry, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for calling USDTL. This is Famida speaking. How may I help you? Famida? Yes. Definitely. What's a good email address for you? And Buzzy, I didn't catch your last name. Okay, perfect. So what I'll do is I'll send you an email just like with the basic introduction and the steps that we would need to take to set up the account. Are you going to be responsible for your own billing, or will you will? Okay, perfect. It's technically separate though. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that set up for you. Is it okay if I send that email out to you tomorrow morning, or do you need it tonight? I will provide you with all of that information. And can I call you tomorrow as well? What's a good phone number for you? 998. Okay, perfect. I will give you a call tomorrow. Are you free in the morning, or would you prefer afternoon? Okay. All right. So I'll give you a call around. Is Iowa on Central Time as well? Okay. Yeah. Is 11 o'clock okay for you tomorrow? Okay. Perfect. I'll give you a call tomorrow at 11. Thank you. Have a great day. I am so sorry about that.
It's okay, no problem.
Work has
There
been a
is,
little
I'm,
crazy.
yeah, the best of both world. There is, can
Yeah.
I speak? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a deal that let me stay in the 5-star luxury at 2-star prices.
Yes.
It was that best of the both
Both worlds.
worlds.
Right. So what does that mean? If you were to explain to somebody, you said that to someone, for example, right? Okay. Oh, I got the deal that was the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So if you had to explain what that means, what would you say?
This is both side we जैसे दो तरफ से हमको फायदा होता है.
Right. Like सांप भी मर गया, लाठी भी ना टूटी. Right? So that's the same thing as best of both worlds. एक तीर से दो निशाने. That's the same thing. But best of both worlds. So you get both situations, right? So in the example that you gave, Hamida Auntie, where you got to stay at a 5-star hotel, but only paid for the 2-star prices. So for $69 a night, I got to stay at a 5-star, for example, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I got the best of both worlds. पैसे भी ज़्यादा नहीं देने पड़े, and I still got the luxury treatment, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Because we went to Hong Kong, 2013, and that time this deal we received this deal.
Yeah, you were able to get this deal. You were able to, that happened to us too when we went. My whole family, my parents and I was very young. I was probably like 15 or 16 years old, and we went to Las Vegas. For a vacation, for something for my dad's work, but we were able to go on vacation there too. So originally we were going to stay at the Flamingo, which is kind of an older hotel and it's not as nice, but they overbooked the hotel. So because of that, we got to pay for the same price to stay at the Flamingo, but we got to stay at Caesar's Palace, which is a very, very nice and very expensive hotel on the Strip. So we got the best of both worlds there. Their bathroom was the size of my bedroom. It was ridiculous.
Oh. Nice.
But yes, so that's...
Okay. When we went to Houston, and there is a one hotel, we got it $29 per night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With a breakfast.
Oh, wow. That's
amazing. Nice. Yeah.
Galveston.
Okay. Yeah, Galveston's really nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so you got the best of both worlds there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so we now understand best of both worlds. A similar version of it in Urdu is Saap bhi mar gaya, lathi bhi nahi tuti. Right? So whenever you think of best of both worlds, it means you got the one thing that you wanted to do, but you also got, it was like a buy one, get one free offer almost.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
You got both situations and it was a win-win on both sides. Very good. What about one bedroom?
today I was shopping from Amazon. So there is my medicine is $9, but I have deal 3 bottles in $12. So that was best of the both worlds, right?
So yeah, so you could use it in that, but it doesn't always have to be with price, right?
Yeah.
It could be that, you know, I work, I have a job, right? But I also run my own business. So I get the way that my job works allows me the flexibility to be able to work from home, but I still earn the same that I was earning when I was going into work, right? So in that situation with my current job that I have, I get the best of both worlds. I get to stay home and I still get to work and earn the same amount of money that I was earning before. So that's another way of doing best of both worlds. It just means
Right.
that you get two different things to happen without giving up anything, right? So like
Okay.
I don't have to give up my job and I get to stay safe from coronavirus. And that means I'm getting the best of both worlds here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Once in a blue moon, it means sometimes we got the better deal in from the Amazon in the once in a blue moon.
Yeah, so it's something that happens
Correct?
very rarely. The once in a blue moon is something that, you know, it never happens. And then all of a sudden it does just that one time, right?
Best deal on Amazon, in Amazon or on Amazon?
I got the best deals on, so you would say on Amazon.
On Amazon,
Yeah,
yes.
because you visit the website and it's when you're on the website is when you get those deals. Now it's a different story if I went to the store Macy's, right? Then I get the best deals
Yes.
in Macy's because I am inside the store. So the preposition changes there. Very good. What about
We
when
went
pigs
to
fly?
we went to my brother's new house tomorrow. Once a time in pandemic. So this is a blue moon. There's a once in a blue moon because after long time we went to outside.
Yeah. So once in a blue moon is used in a positive manner, just like what you said, right? Like I get to go to my brother's house once in a blue moon. So, you know, I don't get to go every day, but I get to go maybe once in 6 months or once in a year. And that's when I get to visit him. Once in a blue moon, my friend will call me and talk to me who I haven't talked to in a year because she's just so busy with her child and she moved to Australia that we don't get to talk anymore every day. But, you know, once in a blue moon, we will be able to catch each other at the right time because her night is my morning and my morning is her night. And
Yeah.
it's so hard for us to, but we talk once in a blue moon, you know, once every couple of, on our birthdays we talk, you know, so it's like not all the time.
Right.
Yeah, the once in a blue moon is usually used in a positive form, right? I get to do these things once in a blue moon, or this thing only happens, this sale only comes once in a blue moon. I can buy $500 shoes, you know, for $3 once in a blue moon. I wish, right? But yeah, that's correct. So once in a blue moon is something that happens very, very rarely. And it's not something that happens all the time, but it's something that you like. What about when pigs fly?
Never happened it in the real life.
Yeah, it's something that just never happens. Yeah.
Never. Impossibility, impossible.
Yeah. So it's
Impossible.
one of those things where it's
Impossible.
like, you know, somebody says, you know, I love wearing a mask, or you know, I want to wear a mask, and somebody says, yeah, when pigs fly, like I will only want to wear a mask when pigs start to fly, right? Like why would I ever want to do this thing? So That's when you use when pigs fly. It's usually like something that is so unlikely to happen, just as to watch a pig grow wings and fly.
Yeah. Like I will become a successful singer.
No. So
Yeah.
that is something that would be the best of both worlds. You are
Yeah.
able to
Okay.
continue
Okay.
your business and
Okay.
become a successful singer,
Okay.
right? And in that situation, it'll be the best of
Once
both
in a blue
worlds.
moon, right? Yeah, once in a blue moon.
Or something that happens once in a blue moon. For somebody to become a famous singer, that's not normal, right? People become
Yeah.
famous singers once in a blue moon. 1 out of 5 million people becomes a successful singer, right? So
Right.
yeah, but don't
Okay.
have a negative aspect of that for your singing. You've got a beautiful voice.
Kids when pigs fly because of the pandemic in school.
So say that one more time, please.
Ma- Pig kids not go holds the ear when pigs fly.
Yeah, so imagine if somebody was like, "Oh, I'm never going to school again," as a child, right? And you say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, when pigs fly," except now that's true because they
Pigs
haven't been
fly.
going.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is one of those unlikely events that actually happened.
Yeah. We can't believe whole year they will not go to school.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, if somebody said
Yeah.
this to us in 2019 and said, the whole world is going to shut down and people aren't going to be
Yes.
able to travel, you'd say, yeah, when pigs fly, you know? At that time, you would have said,
Yeah.
that's not possible. Who's not going to travel? Everybody, I love going on vacations. I travel for work
Uh,
all the time. I've sat at home for a whole year, no traveling since
Yes.
March.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's a big deal for me. Especially because, when I was at my job, we travel at least for 1 week out of the month, every month.
Yeah.
And so since March, all travel has been stopped. Normally, I wouldn't be home for 2 weekends in a row. I would be
Oh.
gone one weekend on vacation and one weekend I would be gone for work. So 2 weekends in a row at home, it's weird. But now
Yeah.
I've been home for 9 months straight.
Yeah.
Okay, what about let the cat out of the bag?
Uh, to let a secret out of the open.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to reveal a secret that wasn't supposed to be told, right?
Yeah.
I think Yasmin Auntie, you let the cat out of the bag the last time we were talking about this, right? You told Hamida Auntie a surprise that I was going to tell everyone.
Which
At that time,
which surprise? Which
The
surprise?
graduation.
Huh?
I make the sentence on the spot.
Yeah.
And I I don't know, but my mind comes this
Yeah,
sentence.
we were talking about the graduation ceremony and Hamida Auntie was a little late that day. And so I was like, "Oh, don't tell her, I'm going to tell her." And then you were
Yeah.
saying a sentence and you accidentally said, "Oh, we have the graduation coming up."
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so what about you can't judge a book by its cover?
Don't judge anything in first look.
Right, exactly. Yeah, don't make a judgment. Don't make fast judgments about people or
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
Very good.
That man may looks very small and insignificant, but don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. Yeah, because they might be having great personalities, for example, right? Even if it
Yeah.
looks small.
Don't judge the people in a first look.
Right, exactly.
I don't.
I have a very funny story about that.
Uh-huh.
So when I was younger, they had the Pamir exhibit coming through all of the different cities. I don't know if you guys were in America when this happened. But there was a big exhibit that was done in all of the major cities about the Silk Route. And in that, they had a Pamir exhibit to show how they used to live during the time of the USSR in the Pamir region. And so I was volunteering as a tour guide in that. And there was this one other girl who also went to the same Jamaat Khana as me. But she and I never talked because like we just weren't in the same circle. But during this time, we were both volunteering together. And so as we were volunteering, we realized that both of us have the same type of sense of humor. You know, both of us are very funny all the time. Like we don't take anything seriously. And so she comes up to me one day and she goes, you know, honestly, I never talk to you because you walk around like you own the place. You always act like you're better than everybody else and you don't want to talk to anyone. And I was like, that's the reason why I never talked to you, because I thought you acted like that.
Yes.
So we were both laughing, but we judged the book by its cover. We thought that, oh,
Yes.
she's not going to want to be friends with me because she's so snooty.
Sometimes we become unhappy or disappointed because the first time we judge the people in first action
Yeah,
and
yeah.
first appearance.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you are dreading to go to a party and you're like, you know, all these people that I don't like are going to be there, but
Right.
you never actually
Yes,
talk to them.
but yes.
And then you go there and you realize, oh my God, these people are really cool.
Yeah.
Or the opposite, you know, sometimes it happens the other way around.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, what about stealing someone's thunder?
Uh, open the secret.
No, so this one is like the focus is supposed to be on someone else, but then someone else takes the credit. So, for example, during the graduation ceremony, my crying stole the thunder of our group because then nobody was able to say anything.
Oh.
So in that situation, it was supposed to be a happy occasion, right? Everybody was supposed to be, you guys were supposed to be the spotlight in that you were supposed to be able to show how much English you were able to learn during this time. And instead, because I couldn't get out the introduction and I was crying so hard, you guys weren't able to make the same impression that you would have if I wasn't having such trouble in the situation.
In easy word, what we can say.
So in
Stealing
this
someone's
situation-
thunder.
so, yeah, for stealing someone's
Stealing
thunder,
someone's thunder,
yeah.
we open the secret and anyone's secret. No.
No, it's not secret.
No.
It's about
When we sometimes
Hamida
we
aunty.
presentation.
Hamida aunty, one second. So stealing someone's thunder is like, I'm supposed to be the main person that you're supposed to look at, right? Suppose I'm giving a presentation.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one that you're looking at. But Hamida aunty is over there in the corner and she is disturbing everybody else. So everybody is paying attention only to Hamida aunty. Nobody's looking at me anymore. So Hamida aunty has stolen my thunder. She has taken away the attention.
Okay.
The attention should be on one person or one thing, and the attention is now shifted to another thing.
Okay.
Make sense? Sorry, Hamida aunty, what were you going to say?
Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
Were you going to say something, Hamida aunty?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. So we're good with stealing someone's thunder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. What about to cut corners?
To cut corners.
I didn't understand.
That's okay.
Something in a cheap and easy way.
Yeah. So to cut corners is trying to take the easy way out. So for example, if I am supposed to make a scarf by hand, right? So instead of going through and knitting my own scarf, so I would have to buy my wool, I would have to buy the needles, and I would have to do the hard work of actually, knitting the scarf, right? Instead, I go out and I buy it from the store.
Okay.
So I've cut corners here. I haven't given you the product that you have asked for. You have asked me to give you a handmade scarf. And instead, I just gave you one that was bought from the store that was made by a machine. So here I've cut corners. I haven't done the hard work. So same thing with like, if you're building a building, right? So sometimes a lot of these builders who do investments in buildings and fix up the place and sell it again, what they do is that they use cheap materials. So instead of buying like the pretty marble countertops, they buy those cork countertops.
Right the corner.
And the cork countertop is $5 per square foot, and the marble is $50 per square foot.
Oh,
The marble lasts longer. It's a more beautiful stone. Cork is hollow, right? It's kokla. It doesn't have anything inside it. So that you're cutting corners there because you're trying to get it done for cheaper. And you're pretending like you're making a luxury item, but you're not. The reality is that you cut corners and you're not, it's like in India and Pakistan, oftentimes when the builders are building the
it
bridges.
happens all the time.
Yeah.
When you book the house
I am going to this
anything,
example.
and they in a luxurious and show me see many things. But when we get it, there is so.
It's
No,
so bad, right?
there is some plant in India. There is a government plant, municipality plant. There is some plant like flyover is built up.
Right.
So there is a cheap material and
Right.
show off is and then loss of each country, right?
Right,
There is-
exactly. So in those situations when they build those flyovers or those bridges, instead of using just cement, they fill it with sand and cement. So what happens is that the bridge collapses because they've cut corners. The cement is more expensive, no?
It's happened in the Pakistan, you know.
Yeah, it happened in
Yeah,
Pakistan, it happens in India.
India.
Yes.
All where?
Yeah.
No,
India,
but
Pakistan.
there was so many lives
Exactly.
wasted.
Exactly. So what the builder did was the builder cut corners. So instead of paying the full price for the cement and making $5 at the end of the day, he paid half for cement and half for sand and then made $10. But for the $10 that he made, he lost $5 million in the lives of the people that passed away, right? For example.
Right.
So that is an example of cutting corners. Cutting corners is never a good idea. Always do the full work. So giving someone the cold shoulder. What is that?
Now, we don't like to, some people, okay, Hamina bhai.
Yeah, it's okay. To ignore someone or to be unfriendly.
Yeah.
Ignore someone or unfriendly someone.
Right. What were you going to say, Yasinanti?
I don't like my best friend. I give them the cold shoulder. That's why, and she shouldn't come to my home.
Yeah. So like, kind of. So it's like if I were to visit Houston. No, you're in Waco, right? Where are you guys living again? Sorry, Yasinanti, you are in?
What? Sorry?
Where do you live?
I live in Dallas now.
In Dallas. And Hamidanti, where do you live?
I'm living in Waco.
In Waco, right? Okay. So suppose I came and I visited in Dallas in Waco, right? And I came to Jamaat Khana and I saw you guys and I said, Yari Yasinanti, Yari Hamidanti, and you guys looked at me and you turned around and you walked away.
Yeah,
That is giving the cold shoulder.
Acha, someone ignore them, then
Ignore
they
that.
give the
Yeah.
cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Sometimes.
or like if I come up to you and I say, "Oh, Yadimada Yasanti, Yadimada Hamida auntie, you know, I'm visiting or whatever," and you acknowledge me, you say, "Oh, Yadimada," and then you turn to your
Yeah.
friend and you're like, "Ugh, this is that girl who was teaching me.
Yeah.
She was such a
Yeah.
bad teacher," right? So you're giving me the cold shoulder. You're not
Oh.
talking to me. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you turn around and you start talking to somebody else and start
Yeah.
talking badly about me. That's also giving the cold shoulder. I know you
Yeah.
would never do that, but
Sometimes.
I'm just saying.
But never
Sometimes
happen
we have.
in
That'll
future.
happen when
Sometimes we
pigs
have
fly.
happened.
We
Yeah.
saw you, I think we welcome you, most welcome you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, I'm
Right.
saying
Sometimes we have happened in lots of where, lots of place, right?
yeah, it happens to us all the time, right?
Yeah.
But this situation will only happen to me when pigs fly, right?
Yes.
Right. It will never
Yeah.
actually happen. It'll happen when pigs fly.
Right.
Right. I hit the nail on the head there.
I
What
hit
does that
the
mean?
nail on the head. There is something is
Make a lost
Okay.
in business.
no, there is a अपने से नहीं होता है, उससे बाहर है थोड़ा, क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
Nahi.
The hit
So,
nail of the head.
so hitting the nail on the head is getting exactly to the point. Like ekdam
Okay.
तीर पे निशाना लगा.
Yeah.
निशाने पे तीर लगा, sorry.
Mhm.
Right? So it's like bullseye. Right? You hit the nail on the head. So with that example that I gave you, where I said that you will ignore me, you will give me a cold shoulder when I come to Dallas or Waco, that'll happen when pigs fly. I hit the nail on the head with those idioms. Right? I gave you the perfect example of how to use those idioms in those situations, right?
Femida, there was a one competition in school that I was teaching there, and 2 or 3 girls came to the speech competition. They yes, and at that time, and the teacher announced, "Okay, no, and whenever you are giving the speech, then you are, if in favor, then you cut the point of that students. Then noted down all the things and you will cut." At that time, my one student to hit the nail on the head and got the first prize.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that situation, the argument that they made was exactly what they were supposed to make in order for them to
Yes.
win. Very good. Yeah.
Because she is so nice girl, and I told her, "Okay, you will do it."
Good. Yeah.
Pointed out all the things, and she got it.
Awesome. That's
He got
fantastic.
it, but effort. You have put efforts.
It was our duty, Hamida.
Yeah.
Because
It's
our
okay.
school
Yeah,
will
duty.
win.
Yeah.
And
Now
our
his duty is properly.
it was the Aga Khan school.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So do you
Karima,
have any
what?
questions about any of these idioms?
No.
No.
We're good now?
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
will
Yes.
practice.
Good.
But
Yes. You have to
Yes.
practice using them. That'll make life easier. Okay. So what we'll do is, can you read these
there
or should
is
I make these bigger?
blurry, little bit blurry.
Let me make
No,
it
no.
bigger.
I have it clear.
Let me make it bigger so that way it's easier to read.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, I open my phone. Which exercise this one?
Hang on one second. Okay, there we go. How's this?
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah,
it's more beautiful.
it's, yeah, beautiful.
I hit the nail on the head, huh?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Circle.
so
Perfect.
we'll do turn by turn.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
do
okay.
one sentence, the next person will do the next sentence. So just identify what is the prepositional term in this sentence, okay? So we'll start with
Okay.
you, Hamidandi. Let's do
Sure.
number one.
Yeah. We walked up the stairs. There is up,
Up. Yes,
Yeah.
the answer is up. Up is the prepositional term.
right.
Yasinandi, number two.
My mom took a walk around the block.